we'd like to welcome field hockey reporter for the Daily Northwestern, Greg Svirnovskiy, to the desk. Greg, did I pronounce that name right?
Yeah, you did. It's actually really hard to pronounce. It's long and Eastern European, so I'm glad you got that, right?
Oh, thank you. But thank you for coming to the show today. We got some questions to ask you, obviously.
Right.
With the regular season coming to an end this past weekend, what are some of the positives that Northwestern can take away from this past season?
Yeah, there's two big takeaways, and one really comes from the record. The other one comes from our offense. So we're 9-9 on the season, 3-5 in the Big Ten, which isn't that great. It's not really where you want to be for at-large tournament seeding. But the thing is, we've lost 4 of our games actually in a row towards the end of the season. 1-goal contests against Big Ten teams. If you think if 2 of those results switch, a really big chance of doing a lot better. So I think we've been competitive in all of our games, and that's to our credit. But the other big thing is penalty corners. I really wanted to emphasize that for the viewers today. Northwestern gets a lot of its goals off of penalty corners from Puck Pantena and Christian Mansfield, really good offensive players with good passes and good shots, but they tend to struggle a little bit defensively. And that's something that Tracy Fuchs, head coach, told me she really emphasized in practice with the team. She says they're about 40% better this part in the season than they were at the beginning.
So obviously it sounds like you've watched a lot of field hockey. Out of all the players that you've seen throughout the season, who impressed you the most?
Yeah, 2 really good players I wanted to talk about. The first is Puck Pantena. She's got 11 goals in the season, the senior from the Netherlands. Got 71 shots. Her goals total, 5th in the entirety of the Big Ten. Her assist total, 2nd. But Kristen Mansfield, she's the other one I really wanted to talk about. They're both 2 players that are integral to our penalty corner offense. Kristen has 13 assists, which is actually 1st in the entirety of the Big Ten. So we look like we have really good offense, especially off of those corners, and that's helped us.
Well, the Wildcats are traveling to Ann Arbor this upcoming weekend, actually Sunday, to play the number 8 Michigan Wolverines. And this is part of the Big Ten tournament, so this is a big deal. But what can the team do to pull off some type of upset against the Wolverines this weekend?
You know, I'm glad you asked that question because I actually don't even think that this is that much of an underdog-overdog contest here. I think Northwestern has every chance to be competitive in this game, every chance to be really successful, and the biggest reason is because of our contest against Maryland last week. You know, we went into College Park, played a tough game, number 2 in the entire country on their turf. We lost 2-1, but we actually outshot them, forced 9 saves out of their goalie, and that's to our credit.
I can honestly say that my eyes will be glued to the computer screen for this game. Thank you so much for coming on, Greg, though. You guys can all follow Greg's work at dailynorthwestern.com. Thanks again for coming.
Hey, thanks, man.